Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a very exciting video, a little Sephora haul. And I mean, it's not so little. I think it was like $700. So there's like a bunch of stuff here and some new things, some things I've repurchased. Before we jump into the video, if you guys are new here, do not forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Don't forget to follow all of my other socials if you guys don't know. I'm active on TikTok and Instagram every single day. YouTube is like once a week. So if you want to see more of me, go there. You'll see me every day. I got inspired because I was watching, I think, one of Jaclyn Hill's videos, and she was doing like a, I don't know, maybe like a favorite makeup products, whatever it is. And I was like, you know what? I haven't bought makeup in ages. Time to get back into the game and buy some new stuff and test it out. The first thing is a repurchase. I know a lot of people have been asking me all over social media what my lip combo is, and now I can finally share it with you. So it is the Makeup by Mario. This is the, what is this? The Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil. This is in the shade Dimitri. I have it on right now. As you can see, it's really like just a nude, and I like just outlining my lips with it and then putting a gloss over it. I think it complements every single makeup look. And the thing that's really cool about this, I only outline the outer part of my lips. You can use this brush and just like blend it out. Like, it's just insane. I love this. I've gone through like 4 of these at this point. Sticking with Makeup by Mario, I am not someone who loves lipsticks, but this is the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Color, and I got this in the shade Soft Blush. I think online it looked slightly more nude, I would say. This is definitely more pinky. I guess let's just apply it over this. Let's just see. Ooh. Oh my God. I don't know what's in it, but it feels really hydrating. And the other thing too is I am not someone who likes the gloss to like stick together when I like move my lips, and this does not at all. The color's cute. It's not the color that I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit more nude. I'm sure that I can make this work. I mean, I applied it over top of this and I don't truly see the biggest difference, so that's good. I picked up this Dior Forever Skin Perfect foundation. This is in the color 2.5 Neutral. It's a foundation stick. As you guys saw in my last video, I love cream foundations now, so I'm actually really excited. The packaging is really sleek. It's really cute. It's just Christian Dior. Oh my God, can you buy refills for this? This thing just like popped out. If so, that's like really smart. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a little Christian Dior stamp in it. Oh, that's pretty good. That looks a lot like my Hourglass one. So I did a-okay on the shade matching. It feels extremely creamy. I'm just like blending it out on my hand like this, and just with light pressure, it is like blending super nicely. It's like even smoothing my pores out. But can you see? It's a perfect match. Like, you cannot even see where I put the foundation. Next, I got the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Diamond Balm. So this is like a highlighter. I don't really wear highlighter anymore. If you can see, I'm like a matte girly now, but I do absolutely love a shimmer on the lid. I put glitter on my lid today, but normally I will just use like a highlighter to give me a little bit of sheen. And this one is gorgeous. This looks like it could be a blush topper if we're going to be completely honest. I'm running out of space on my hand to swatch it. That is just so pretty. It's not like a huge pigment, so I think it could be a really pretty highlighter. I personally don't like glittery, chunky highlights. If I am going to wear a highlight, I'm going to wear one that doesn't have any glitter in it, that kind of just makes me look like I have a natural glow from within. But I can definitely see myself using this as a eyeshadow. It does look like you could use it as like a blush topper though. Like, it's not super crazy, but you do see the little like glitter like flecks that it has in it. So I don't love that for my cheeks, but I'll have to try it and see if I like it as like a blush topper. Next is something that I picked up because I was watching Jaclyn Hill's video and I've never heard of this brand before. It is called LYS Beauty. It reminds me of YSL, just switch around the words, but the packaging is cute. It's actually really cute. This is a bronzer. This is the No Limits Matte Bronzer in the shade Motivate. This is the lightest shade. And that's pretty dark. For a light shade, that is pretty dark. I did go tanning yesterday and today, so I'm going to be getting a little bit darker soon, but this is pretty dark for the lightest shade. And it's a nice bronzer. It's not too orange. It's not too red. Like, this would be a really, really, really nice bronzer. I'm hoping it doesn't get muddy. One thing is I will notice, like, if I like a bronzer or not by if it gets, like, muddy or skips, because the bronzer I have on today is the Charlotte Tilbury. It is the most beautiful bronzer I have ever in my life put on my skin. I have used it for I can't even tell you how long. Another thing I picked up is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Now, I've seen this every time I've gone to Sephora, but I don't necessarily love a colored finishing powder. I just think it can really make a makeup go from really flawless to almost cakey at this point. So I'm struggling to open this box as per usual. I have one from Too Faced, I think, and I actually really like it. I put it underneath my eyes today, and I do not think it looks heavy, cakey, none of it. But this is what the powder looks like. This one feels like a lot cheaper than my bronzer packaging, but as long as the product inside is good, I don't care. This is another one where I'm hoping that the shade is going to match, but this looks fairly light for my skin, so we're going to have to see about that. I mean, it blends into my hand, but like I said, I've been tanning and I know that this is not going to work. If I get too tan and I like the powder, I'll obviously repurchase it in a darker shade, and I can always use this to kind of set my under eyes if I ever want to have a little bit of like more coverage under there if I feel like my dark circles are extra heavy that day. So let's see. This next thing is also from LYS Beauty, and this is the Serum Skin Tint Stick. So this looks familiar, like the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, which I don't really love when companies copy packaging that other companies use, especially when it's kind of like cheaper. I mean, this is definitely cheaper than the Hourglass one. I like how it rolls up like that. This is a cream bronzer, which I always love to underpaint every single time. That is actually such a pretty shade, and it is so creamy. Like, this is so, like, look at how far I can blend this out. Like, just that one little swipe, and it is like going and going and going. I love the blendability of that. It is very, very, very creamy, and it glides on, and it seems like a product that would be like a less is more. Like, if you apply too much, it could get a little bit crazy. So start off light and then go from there. But I think it's really, really, really pretty. Never tried this brand before. I've honestly never even heard of them until I watched Jacqueline's video, and I was like, oh, was this like a knockoff to YSL? We took the letters and mished them around a little bit. Got two pairs of lashes because the ones I'm wearing right now are crusty and dusty, but I had to repurchase my favorite, favorite, favorite lash. This is the Lily Lashes in the style Miami. I have them on my eyes right now. I love them. None of y'all can convince me any differently. I don't care if it looks like a drag queen. I absolutely love these lashes. But I think personally, I wanted one that was not as heavy. So if I was going to just do a really natural look, which I barely do anymore, but if I wanted to do something a little more natural, I could. So I also picked up the Rome 3D Faux Mink Lashes. So as you can see, there's kind of like a big difference in these. Like, this one is the Miami. You can tell it's huge. And this one is, they're a lot shorter. They're still like a really dark lash band, but they are not as intense. They're not like clubbing lashes. They're more like everyday, which is something I feel like I needed a little diversity on because I was wearing the same lash every single day forever. They sent me this little sample. Like, I've tried this before, so no thank you. On to the next thing. So I have this blush. It's the Gucci matte blush in Silky Rose, and I have it on today. I absolutely love it. I love the formula. I think it's beautiful. So I saw that they have another one. This is called Soft Peach. It says limited edition, so I don't really know what that means because the packaging was different than the other one I have. It's so cute. Instead of being pink, it's little red. And this is what it looks like. It looks a lot like this blush I used to use. If you're an OG sub, you guys would know. Sigma Beauty Blush in Heavenly was my shit forever. This really reminds me of that. And oh, it's so pretty. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Do you see that? It's just a nice flush of peach. I love the fact that these blushes are not super high pigmented. Now, mind you, everyone has their own preferences. For me, I like to be able to control how much I build up my blush. I don't want to, take a brush, put it in, and then I'm like, oh, you look like a clown. Did you miss the circus? Where's your unicycle? Like, I want to be able to build it up to what I want and what I like. So this blush is so nice. I have the other one. I'm obsessed. I haven't put it down. I wear it literally every single day. So I'm excited to see how that peachy one looks because the other one is like a pinky, as you could see it on my cheeks. So I will have to get back to you guys on that. This is, I think, an eyeshadow palette, but let's open it and see. Oh yeah, I forgot I ordered this. Garbage. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. I know that they are expensive. It is one of the most expensive eyeshadow palettes I've ever bought. I think it was like $130, the ones that I have, and I love them. I think they are one of the best eyeshadows I have ever used in my entire life. So for the price point, I'm gonna pay it. This is the palette. I Need a Warm palette. Now, mind you, if you guys could look in the eyeshadow drawer that I'm staring at, all it is warm eyeshadows. I mean, it's what I like. It's what I do. I don't really wear cool tone colors. I don't think it complements my skin tone, but kudos to you if you do. But this is so nice. I love Natasha Denona. I just feel like the quality of the packaging is so nice and the quality of the eyeshadows are even better. Like, they look really small. Like, this pan size looks really small. But I'm telling you right now, they are so pigmented and they blend so beautifully together that a little bit goes a long way. I love that there's a lot of matte shades in here. To be honest, I feel like a lot of times when people do eyeshadow palettes, they only throw in like 1, 2, 3, maybe max of a matte shade, and the rest is like a shit ton of shimmer. And me personally, I like to do a lot of matte and then like a shimmer on my lid. So I'm really excited. If you guys want to see a tutorial using this, I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy exciting, but if you guys want to see a tutorial using that, let me know because I will for sure do that because I'm excited to like dig into it. Another lip product, this is the YSL Love Shine. This is in the shade 200 Rosy Sand. I think this is like a lip balm-y kind of ish thing. I think the packaging for YSL though, lip products, is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. This being almost like a lip balm is so beautiful. It is so hydrating on my hand. Like, I have never felt a lip product that feels almost like a gloss in lipstick form, if that makes any sense. This definitely seems like something I could wear when I have just lashes on, no makeup, and I just want a little bit of like gloss to my lips without applying a full sticky gloss, like just applying this almost like chapstick. And this seems like it would just give a little tint of color to your lips and you are set to go. Oh, another lip product because, I don't know, I was on a lip freaking roll when I was doing this order. This is the Pat McGrath Matte Trance Lipstick in the shade Nude Venice. Do you guys notice the running trend here? Everything is nude or like slightly a little pink. I'm just not the biggest fan of anything else. You will never catch me in a red lip. I'm telling you right now, unless someone puts me in it on my deathbed, that's the only time. I was sucked in for the packaging. I loved this little like lip. It was so sleek. It was so beautiful. And this color obviously is, oh my God, like this is literally gorgeous. Like, do you see that? It is such a matte shade and it is, oh my God, it's like I don't even want to, whoa. It says it's a matte shade, but I'm telling you right now, this feels a lot creamier than any matte shade that I've applied. So I am gonna compare it to like a MAC Ruby Woo, okay? That was the most drying lipstick I think I've ever owned or put on my lips in my entire life. Now that's a matte lipstick. So is this, but this is like beautiful and it like even still feels like hydrated. It's not like one of those suck the moisture out of your lip dry matte lipsticks because those I absolutely can't stand. I feel like they make your lips look extremely crusty and gross. And I've never tried any Pat McGrath lipstick, so I'm really excited because this is a really cute one to add to the collection. Next is the Hourglass Airbrush Concealer. I wanted to try this because Jaclyn Hill was talking about it so much, and I've been using the same concealer every single time I do my makeup for, I'm not kidding, years at this point. So I need a little change up. So this is the Hourglass one, and I'm really hoping that it does what it says it's going to do. This shade is a little light, if I'm going to be honest. that is a very light shade. So I will probably still use my Too Faced concealer, and then I'll put this over top, or I will just purchase like in a slightly darker shade, and then I will use this as like my brightening highlight that I like to do because I love the 2016 Kim K under eye. So I think I'm definitely going to probably just purchase this in a darker color, and then I will just use this as a brightener because I love that look. The last product is Beauty Bento. I don't really know what this is. I saw it. It was like an eyeshadow trio, and I was like sucked in. I'm sorry, like it was just, I loved the way that it was. Like it was just a little stack, which I think is absolutely so cool. It reminds me a lot of Melt Cosmetics. They had their eyeshadow stacks. Oh my God, it's so hard to do anything with nails. That is so gorgeous. I don't even, like I literally don't even want to swatch it at this point. Like this is beautiful. It seems almost like a pressed pigment. Wait till you guys see the swatch. Do you guys see that shade? Oh my goodness. That'll be such a beautiful lid shade. I cannot wait to use it. This one is a slightly darker color, but it's not as glittery, I would say. It doesn't feel like a pressed pigment. It just feels almost like a shimmer eyeshadow. And I mean, I lied because these are definitely cool toned, so I don't really know what I was thinking. But you could definitely tell this one over here has such more high shine and glitter flecks. And this one is just more of a, I would say like a shimmer eyeshadow. Oh, it's a matte shade. Okay, so this is like, you can create an entire look using this palette. I mean, the matte shade looked a little spotty, but I'm going to have to try it on my eye to see really how I feel about it. But I love these two shimmer shades. Even if I don't end up using the matte shade, the shimmer shades were for sure worth it to buy it. And they come in like a little stack like this, which I think it makes it so much easier to store the eyeshadows. I have eyeshadows everywhere. I have products everywhere. I have an IKEA thing right here. I've got a full Impressions Vanity desk over here filled with makeup. Like I just have so much stuff. So this is really a good space saving idea, just kind of stacking them like this, and you get 3 eyeshadows in one. And if this is kind of like the color range that you would use, I mean, imagine you would only have to bring this little thing to do your eye makeup with. I mean, seems like a steal to me, and it's a space saver. So I love that, and I think that's cool. Okay, guys, that I think is all for my Sephora haul. I know there was a lot of products. I want to do a testing new makeup video. I'm just testing the waters to see if you guys want to see it, because there's so many products here that I want to try out for you guys and see how well they work on camera. Because if I had to do a review on every single one of these products, we would have videos for the next year, I'm sure. But if you guys want to see like a testing new makeup video, let me know in the comments down below. And by giving the video a thumbs up, do not forget to subscribe so you guys do not miss a single thing. Click the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And that's all. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.